In the previous episode, the evil demon had found the dark side, and he was trying motivates him to take out the dark desire. In the following scene, Silver Dragon has a dual personality. He is convincing himself that he is a mighty dragon, and at the same time, also has a strong feeling of a cute little dragon. He is also accusing humans in his talking that they are stupid. On second thought, he thinks he is a cute dragon who should play with children. Ryuko beat him a lot, which made him mad and he didn't know what to do next. Herbivore Dragon is also watching the dragon in bewilderment at what he is doing. The Herbivore Dragon inquires if this is the dragon that Lingzi played. The little girl informs him that after playing with Lingzi and he is hovering around the city. He is also saying odd things and his behavior is also strange. The little girl is also in shock because she thinks that Herbivore Dragon might be the colleague of Silver Dragon. Now, Herbivore Dragon also firmly believes that Lingzi is talking about him. She also confirms that this dragon belongs to the circus and his colleague. Herbivore Dragon sends the girl to her home by making an excuse. The little girl is so excited to watch the show and goes home. Herbivore Dragon decides to talk with the Silver Dragon and moves to him. He also mentions the conflict between him and Lingzi that caused the colossal problem. He also makes sure that he admonishes her for tormenting him. He also tells Silver Dragon that he will bring Lingzi here to apologize. Silver Dragon put his feet on the ground with the ground shaking and Herbivore Dragon has scared. Silver Dragon gets mad when Dragon mentions her name and decides to take revenge on this dragon. Herbivore Dragon asks him for forgiveness and also pleading him to spare him. He is surprised that Silver Dragon doesn't attack him. Instead, he embraces him by saying that play with me. Herbivore Dragon thinks that Lingzi has made him mad and he tries to console him. When he puts his hand on his body, an evil black shadow penetrates Silver Dragon. Evil Shadow admonishes the Silver Dragon inside of him and continuously asks for playing. Evil Shadow also scolds him for being a lunatic at the hands of useless humans. Evil Shadow also manipulates his thought and turns him into a monster as he does to others. Silver Dragon's eyes turn red, warning him and telling him he was the ruler of the sky and wind. Herbivore Dragon doesn't take him seriously and thinks he is mad, which is why he is doing the same thing. He also thinks Silver Dragon will not harm him, but he is becoming a monster. Evil Demons again put his foot on the ground, pushing Herbivore Dragon away. Herbivore Dragon sees his red eyes that reveal that he will attack him. He has also recognized that he has not the same personality as before. Silver Dragon is in anger and creates Blue Bowel to attack him. Herbivore Dragon has scared and calls Lingzi for help. His voice is resounding in the city and has been heard by Lingzi. Silver Dragon falls on the ground and Ryuko apologizes for coming here 3 minutes late from Herbivore Dragon. When Silver Dragon gets consciousness and sees the same girl, he understood that she was an ordinary girl. He realizes this girl has extraordinary as she threw the dragon with her power while playing. Evil Spirit also repents losing his chance on the saint. Instead, he can use this girl to obtain his purpose. To overpower this girl, he needs to make the touch Silver Dragon for the little dragon. After that, he would be eligible to enter the girl and possess her. Silver Dragon also decides to take revenge on this little girl. He also exposes that he lost the battle with only this girl and that he is the mightiest dragon. Herbivore Dragon is also confused, because he has never heard of such a weird, ruthless statement. Silver Dragon also doesn't care to teach the girl a lesson about his life. His sole purpose is to kill the girl with all his power, and he is attacking her. Ryuko is dodging his attacks professionally and Silver Dragon is exhausted to death. The evil demon tries to calm down and tells him to be his obedient dragon. He puts his hand on the ground and Herbivore Dragon orders Ryuko not to destroy the city. Ryuko's Rika turned blue and she is holding the Silver Dragon's hand to throw him on the ground. As she holds his hand, an evil shadow penetrates her body and Silver Dragon becomes normal. Evil Demon thinks she has extraordinary power through which he can rule over the entire world. She stands inside and the evil demon asks her to show him her evil side. Evil Shadow tries to overpower her, but she turns on and opens her mouth. Blue light appears that is devouring every dark side. He says that her dark side is so much intense and can devour everything that belongs to her dark side. He is also surprised that this silly dragon rules this extraordinary girl. She devours Evil Shadow. The scene changes when Ryuko is a little girl and sees his father with a demon. She continuously calls his father and is concerned about his father. She is weeping because she is going to lose his father for good. The scene again shifts to the present, where the dark side possesses her body and she is trying to control herself. Her eyes are also representing a mixture of black and light blue. Ryuko put her hand on her ears and tries to overcome, but her dark side activated. Blue lightning is coming from her eyes and it is also hovering around her. Herbivore Dragon inquires that she is alright. Suddenly a vast explosion appears that shatters everything around her. Alliant is also coming here with her horse to check out the situation. When Herbivore Dragon comes out from the ground, he criticizes Ryuko for doing such things. This strong wind can also kill him and he can't find Ryuko. There is also a darkness that prevails everywhere and wind that is not normal. Great Saint also arrives and inquires about the powerful solid wave. Herbivore Dragon is also surprised. The tornado drags him and Saint disappears in the blink of an eye. He also sees Ryuko, who is in the air and blue lightning is her around, and Aliene catches Herbivore Dragon with her hand. Elena says that her fear stands in front of her, because he has a fear that she will become a demon. Alliant tells him that she has turned into an evil demon. Blue light has disappeared and is only left with demonic powers. There is also a demonic power in her and she seals it with her good nature. She also reveals that someone has captured her body and has emerged from her demonic power. Ryuko's basic instinct is demonic and this thing is arising because of this demon. Now Saint also appears and is noticed by Ryuko. Black current is all over her body and Ryuko is still in the air. She threatens Saint with being killed because she is not loyal to the evil dragon. She also doesn't kill humans, instead ready to protect them, and Ryuko wants to punish her for this act. Saint is worried about why she wants to kill me for no reason. Alliant also believes the rumors that a saint is not an evil personality. Alliant says that you diverted her attention and sacrificed greatly to save this city. Alliant praises her, but she requests her to save her from Ryuko. The city's inhabitants also watch Ryuko with open eyes and call Ryuko a monster. Ryuko throws a massive stone at the inhabitants and Anialt breaks it with her sword. She also tells them to move to a safe place and they all have to believe in Saint that they will protect them. Dragon thinks that if they get to know about Saint, then they will not believe in Saint anymore. Saint is asking for help as she is afraid and cannot move when terrified. Dragon is happy they have Alliant with them, but Alliant starts running from there. Dragon is also surprised by seeing her running and starts chasing her. She asks why she ran from her and replies that she couldn't fight with so many dominant people. She also tells him to go from here, and Dragon is waiting for this chance to go from here. Ryuko has become powerful enough that none can harm her, so that he can go from here. But he hesitates to leave her and decides to stay here. They all are trying to convince him to go from her, but he is watching Ryuko, who is suffering. The scene changes, where Ryuko is on Dragon and he apologizes for not protecting her. The scene shifts to the present, where the dragon gets his senses and Alliant asks how long he will have fainted. He also sees Ryuko suffering from pain, and her killing instinct increases with time. There is a vast blue circle and Ryuko is middle of the process with lightning. She is trying to control her, but the demon is passing her. Saint is watching the circle and lightning appears that turns Saint into the water out of fear. Dragon says that we have no choice except to go from here. Ryuko is so strong that they can't defeat her if they fight them together. Dragon inquires what we should do and Alliant says that she has a plan. Alliant holds Dragon from the tail and dodges the lightning bolts by waving him in front of the bolts. The dragon is shouting, but she uses the dragon as a shield to protect them. Alliant's perception is correct that she is going through a transformation. But her mind agrees that the dragon is her master, which is why her attack is useless. Dragon tells her not to use him as a shield and he says in a tired tone. He also says that this plan will not sort out the problem, nor can this trick wake Ryuko up. But Alliant has a plan to help Ryuko wake up and save the world from her instinct. She has also decided to use a dragon as a weapon, because there is still a hope in the form of a dragon. He is not attacking the dragon, which means humanity still resides in her heart. By using a dragon, they can wake her humanity arise. Dragon says that it's your perception, so you should not use an action on it. But she doesn't listen to him. She holds him by the tail and throws him toward Ryuko. We can hear a scream and Ryuko uses a scream on him that creates a laser on the dragon. No harm can reach him, so he falls to the ground. Saint also created a water bowl around him so he couldn't get hurt. Saint asks if you are okay and the dragon is scared about this. Alliant says there is a mistake in her plan, because the wind takes him away. She also decides to work on another plan and sacrifice the saint to overcome demonic powers. For this purpose, they must take the people away to be safe. Saint is about to faint, because she doesn't want to die here and looks pale. On the other hand, we can see an emerging fang on her body. It means she is turning into a demon. We will not get her back if this continues. The dragon sees Ryuko in pain and a red ribbon that the dragon catches falls from her. He catches the ribbon in his hand and says the word Lingzi. He has made up his mind to turn it into his original size. If he gets into his original size, the wind would not be eligible to blow him away. Dragon has a thoroughly proofed plan and is sure that he will play safe Lingzi from this trouble. He needs some time to proceed on the pain, and Alliant whistled. Her horse comes here by listening to her whistle. They don't have a plane, so they decide to work on the dragon's plan. She also orders them to go from here, and they would move to another city if the plan were unsuccessful. They also call for help and she tries to stop Ryuko. Horse is also strong enough to take them away, and the dragon is obliged to the general to help them. Dragon also orders Saint to help him, and Saint uses her water power on him. Saint is absorbing her magic, and the magic restraining him from turning into his original size also vanishes. When Saint uses her powers, Ryuko attacks them, but Alliant comes in front of them and dodges her attack with her sword. Ryuko's demonic power is vital. That's why it's hard to stop her, but she is trying her best. She continuously attacks Alliant, but Alliant dodges her attack with absolute power. On the other hand, the dragon is also turning into his original form, and he stops Saint from doing it more. He also sees the silver dragon and was happy to see him, because his size was absolutely what he wanted. He also tells the horse and Saint to take the silver dragon in a specific direction. Alliant is still dodging her attacks and is amused that she is attacking her madly. Demonic powers have upset her mind entirely, and she says that Alliant can't lose herself in the battle. She tries to hit her in the air, but Ryuko dodges and goes away. Alliant has used all her trick, but all are useless and she doesn't know what should she do next. They have also successfully taken the silver dragon in a specific direction. They bound the dragon wing o' the silver dragon with rope, leaving it at the exact time. Dragon is moving toward Ryuko and everybody is excited about what will happen next. Saint tells Dragon to move on and get success. Dragon moves to Ryuko, whose body is burning with lightning. Dragon reaches to her and tells her to get her consciousness back for him. The scene changes to the past, where Lingzi is a kid and asks why their rude behavior is. Humans call them demons and want to kill them near the shore. She defends her father and says that he did not do anything wrong to them. His father embraces her and says that you are naughty sometimes but not evil. He also says that sometimes you will go through this kind of difficulty. Additionally, someone will come into your life and talk with you kindly and take care of you. His father also binds her hair with a hairband. The scene switches to the present, where Ryuko wakes up and demonic powers have gone from her body. Dragon inquires if she is alright and Ryuko sits on Dragon's hand. There is also a band in her hair that his father bound on her hair. The dragon knows this ribbon is remarkable for the girl, and he bind it on her hair. He apologizes because he was not good at binding the ribbon, which was not perfect. However, she thanks him and smiles wholeheartedly. Horse, Alliant and Saint are coming toward them, and Dragon says that you have messed with this place. He also tells her to apologize for the trouble, because her power has destroyed many houses. Ryuko is also ready to say sorry to them, and Saint says that you did not ruin a lot. Saint also has a plane to carry on the festival, as it was because their people are optimistic. Dragon is surprised how they can continue the festival after great destruction. Saint will not cancel it, and she also tells Alliant to join the festival. She is also ready to join it, because she is tired enough to return. Dragon is amazed by the humans who do not fear and calmly face the situation no matter how difficult. Dragon says that he has lived in the mountain for 5,000 years, but has never been able to face this experience as he is facing here. Dragon instructs her to calm down during the festival, and she has to enjoy this. She is also ready to do as her master says, because she dramatically respects him. She also plans to announce his authority in this city after the festival. Dragon refuses to do so and wants to make things understand that she cannot. Dragon is also repenting, because he cannot get rid of the nameplate of an evil dragon. After this anime ends, watch the video of the left side if you have missed the previous parts, and please subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.